Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between. Welcome to Starfield. This is Sabotage. Reminds me of the Beastie Boys, really, but that's the mission name. Let me say some stuff here.
Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything.
Dietrich's been...
So, can I sell you some stuff, Mr. Peter Dinklage?
Sure, have a look.
Grendel, maybe? Calibrated Grendel, 50 mag, fire rate 170. Doesn't change a lot, really. Drumbeat, oh, right. Probably 11mm 777. Right, can I buy some no, not yet, not yet. Why would I don't even use grenades in this game. .25 mag, range 32. Okay, so the Grendel uses 777. I've got 4 of those to sell. All right. No, I'll keep that. Okay, let me buy some nothing. Yeah, maybe some 6.5mm rounds here. Oh, he doesn't have any. All right. Good.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
Sure. I'm sorry I don't talk a lot today. I'm just feeling a little tired. I mean, it's not gonna get better, but you know, I'm extra silent today, I guess. Oh well. Loading screens, nice, nice, nice.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the flatfoot?
No. So, where to go now?
We're up.
Perfect.
Orbital pattern locked in.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Sure.
Scan complete.
Travel to New Atlantis. Alright. Let's land. Can anyone get me some coffee, please? Well, New Atlantis, I am coming for you.
saw your ship come in.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Sure will.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear.
Yeah, we'll do. Thought I had a bounty on me, but maybe that's just neon.
So much to see.
There's actually 2 spots. So, let me check out the other one first. Well, what is it? I have no idea. Oh, all right. Not the mission I wanted to. Ouch. I actually wanted to come in peace. I wanted to come in peace and play a little.
As you can see, traffic is good.
Don't be
Hello.
nervous. You got
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters.
Hello. I have an appointment.
Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yeah, sure. Skylar Lumen.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once
Hopefully.
you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Right, thanks.
positive attitude and the sky's the limit.
Ellis Ortiz. Alright. Yeah, I hope he's nice.
Welcome
Hello
to
there.
Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you were on your way. Our waiting area is just to my right. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Harper
Sure.
of a ride.
Nice sofa. Maybe I should put on some clothing. Right.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel
Sure,
free
thanks.
to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Right, everyone, I jumped a little bit because I just didn't want you to see me fail all the time. Oh crap, I can't.
Officer KIA! Officer KIA!
Hey, don't run away.
That's it. I'm quitting.
Well, you may. So I don't have to kill you.
Give me some cover!
No.
Move up! Move up!
Sorry, Faye.
Open fire!
Alright. Obtain the prototype. I really sucked at that mission, to be honest.
No way am I dying in this office.
No, you don't have to. Find an R&D ID card. Oh, thanks. Thanks, goodbye. I'm just not made for stealth in games.
Take him down! You're getting killed out here!
Where's the other one?
This is pointless!
Sorry. Maybe I could have manipulated people in here with my newfound powers, but no. Not really. I mean, they just literally saw me everywhere, so that wouldn't have helped. Either way, too bad. Yeah, and I'm sorry I had to cut so much. I'm done here. See ya.
Infinity's a top-notch megacorp.
Oh dear, that was horrible. You haven't seen anything. Thanks.
Another day, another shoot.
Another day, another dollar.
It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
True.
Can I help you?
I have a new story you'd be interested in.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Find out for yourself.
All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
No. I'm pretty sure you already know the answer.
Well, you can't blame me for trying. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Well, just a concerned citizen.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now,
Good.
if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
So, we'll have the news on air, and, now we're just gonna return to Masako, and she won't be happy, really. Because we weren't really, well, sneaking in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Well, I'm glad the mission is sort of over. For now. It was just horrible.
Alright, let's see what's out there. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Good. So it's basically one loading screen getting to another. Great. Lovely.
Navigation and feedback checks out.
Hold while
We're
we
in the
scan
right
your
place.
ship. And that's it. Enjoy, Neon.
Yeah, I'll try.
You know I went to chef school. This ain't
No, I didn't.
exactly-
Oh dear. Masaka's not going to be happy about this. I mean, we finished a mission, but could have been way better.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
Ouch.
And if anyone was left alive, it should have been Lucas and Faye.
Yeah, if you want a clean way, you
If
should have said
only we
me.
had other options. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp.
Yeah, I did.
And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once
True
the
that.
story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant assaulted the employees within the Infinity Ltd building, leaving many dead, including Lucas Drexler, CEO. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Alright, Region buys Infinity and no one loses their job.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely.
That's
By
how it goes.
incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Sounds like a win-win.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right
What?
move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them. Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Oh, really?
I've got my eye on you.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
Well, if you acquired Infinity, you'd save jobs.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save... The internal neuroamp gives us the... This is exactly what...
You're all way too eager to use the neuroamp.
Oh? Your response tells me Masako must have given you similar advice. It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage, especially when she believes acquiring Infinity is the right thing to do.
Come on, listen to reason, Olaru. You know acquiring it is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as
Good.
everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
I plan on bringing up the internal neuroamp as an issue.
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
It's dangerous. It's... Well, it is dangerous. Huh.
Dangerous indeed. For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos. The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Right. Thanks. See ya.
Hey there.
Hey, Vina.
And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
No side effect.
That's great. I'd say
Side
Project
effects.
Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval.
I don't know.
Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
It gets the job done.
Well, Not the most extensive feedback I've ever heard, but at least it sounds like it's working. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
If we acquire them, it will be fun to see how they try to recreate their work.
Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Yep, see you in there.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Actually, yes. Depends on whose side you're on.
Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
She does look like Naomi Campbell, doesn't she?
You know, you're right. If any of those ghosts come to haunt, all that good PR would disappear. All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
The neuroamp. We should be banning it. Well, it is a game changer though, but it needs guidance a lot.
I think Alexis and I are truly going to have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Perfect. Have a great day.
If only there were more hours in the day. Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick.
I heard you're not a fan of acquiring Infinity.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd is the Pandora's box of corporations. All right, I can use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
Oh, you can't tell me that negotiating an airtight deal doesn't appeal to you.
I do pride myself on solid contracts, and this one would be especially challenging.
The business benefits far outweigh any legal issues.
When it comes to profit, I suppose all my arguments do fall short. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
So, I'm curious about your thoughts on the neuroamp.
Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Well, we do need proper legal guidance,
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Great. Thanks for talking.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Happy to help.
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Oh. Actually, the majority are innocent.
Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
We'd be getting employees on Infinity's cheapest salary numbers.
True. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
Well, we caught
any insight into what made it successful?
Masako and Dalton already had a
Being
plan.
prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
Yeah, well, there's actually something.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales. I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point. Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Good. Thanks for talking.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Was told to use the internal neuramp. Well, she wants me to guarantee stuff.
That internal neuro app, no doubt. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
Well, but it is essential to future success.
I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity LTD, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
So, the acquisition is...
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity LTD is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward. I like those chairs. So one's missing.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity LTD's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is outraged. Had Lucas not been a casualty in our plans, I'm sure they'd be demanding his head. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Well, the announcement would go in a public
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
Acquiring Infinity Ltd now is not a good look, especially if the public believes Misako was involved.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Misako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Misako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Well, we only lied about her so Laru would incriminate herself, and she set Imogene up.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do.
Well, actually, yes.
The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Misako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Well, you finished.
Security.
Here.
Escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye. Well, not all.
All against?
Oh, yes.
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
It's too dangerous. It's a mind control device.
But I must agree. We can't go through with production on technology like this until certain safeties can be guaranteed.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
We'll start up discussions on how to handle Project Dominion in the future. In the meantime, at least the only person to have one is our own operative. Internal neuroamp research will continue. The dangers have been noted. And don't worry, I'm certain between Alexis and Genevieve, any legal or moral issues will be taken care of by the time it goes to market. Any other matters to bring forth?
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
None? This concludes our order of business for today.
But I'm still hungry.
So much work to do.
You're looking interesting today.
Thanks.
I hope you're enjoying your new neuroamp.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
Well, thanks.
I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Well, how often does it Ryujin have someone
Not
turn against
often,
him?
and certainly not to this degree. We have the occasional employee consider selling information, but thanks to our security and operations teams, we always catch them before any damage can be done. This was the first time anyone from either department was involved.
Whatever
My
it
thoughts
takes.
exactly. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Thank you.
It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
So is it finally over? Are we done here? Oh dear. Speak. I want to speak to Imogen.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Sure.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
No, I won't. But now before we do that, let's quit for today and let's all take a little break from the action. Have a nice day. Thanks for